Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to the review of Middlesbrough vs Fulham, which took place this afternoon at the Riverside at 3 o'clock. Just got back from the game, so 7:30. And yeah, let's talk about the game. I don't really know where to start. I mean, there's a lot of things I've read after the game that I've read that the referee, in fact, was a former, and I don't want to get this, was a former Sunderland fan and season ticket holder, and yet he produces what he produced today as a referee. So we get into the game and then we'll discuss whatever else we need to discuss. But certain things today I don't understand about Boro and about just in general turns of the match. But we'll get into it. So Boro kick off and Boro looked very, very good. I'm going to be honest, he looked very, very good. We made Fulham look. Fulham weren't nothing special in the first half. You know what I mean? They had a lack of movement. They were very, very lacklustre. Middlesbrough were absolutely fantastic. Boro were creating. Listen, we should have been outside at half time, and that's the truth. Boro should have been outside at half time. Gusted had chances. You know what I mean? Boro created. We go on a break at half time, and everyone's singing praises. Everyone's buzzing. I was buzzing because I thought, you know what? That was a class first half. Probably one of the best first halves I've watched in Middlesbrough this season. Truthfully, own performances, put it that way, because obviously, even with the away with home and away, it was probably one of the best home performances I've watched so far this season. Second half, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what Tony Pulis had told them players at the break. I don't know what he said to him, but it was almost like he told them, "Listen, lads, go out there now and just defend. Just defend the 0-0. Because I tell you now, Fulham looked the better team." And I looked at the players, and I looked at the floor, and I looked at the clock, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell's gone on? And what has he said at half time to make them come out and play like that? Boro had nothing second half. Assam Bolonga, he goes through on goal, chips the goalkeeper, bounce off the bar. And it was kind of one of them afternoons where, it got to like the 65th, 70th minute, and I looked at Gav and I said to him, it's going to be one of them afternoons now where Boro get very, very frustrated and Fulham take the win. Because as the game went on, they grew in confidence, and you could see that, to be honest. Now, couple of controversial bloody things that had happened in the game. When you elbow a player in the face, that's a red card. No, apparently this referee was a yellow card to the Fulham player, and I think it was Braithwaite that got the elbow to the face. But he didn't give him a red card, he gave him a yellow card. It is a red. And then flipping Braithwaite, it's a clear penalty, and I don't care what anyone says, because when you watch it back tonight, you will see that Martin Braithwaite should have had a penalty. Boro should have had a penalty. He goes through, and Thomas Callas, who used to play for Boro, spears him. I mean, genuinely, you would think you're watching WWE. He spears him, plants him on the floor, and nothing's given. Nothing. The game continues. Now, how a referee can do that, I will never know. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. But after Sombolonga hit the bar, they ran back down the pitch, and everyone even said, "Here we go." The player goes in the box. Ledbetter plants his foot. Now, I don't know exactly what's happening. I'm going to have to watch it from a better angle. Ledbetter, to me, plants his foot in the floor, and the fellow player sort of runs into it and falls over. Now, that's something he's trying to say, whatever. I don't know. I have to watch a penalty. I have to watch a penalty back to simply make a proper judgment on it. But to me, it looks like Ledbetter just planted his foot in the floor like that, and he comes running through and sort of just does that. So, I don't know. Anyway, puts the penalty away. They win the game 1-0. How that's a penalty to them from literally a little touch, if it is a touch. If there's a touch there, it's the tiniest of touches. So how you give that penalty to Martin Braithwaite getting frigging speared and sent to flipping Japan, to how that's not a penalty, I will never know. I don't know. But what I do know is that the referee was a former Sunderland fan. Now, how the hell you can be a former fan to any club, I'll never know. But when that news comes out, and I think to myself, well, there we go then. That's why the decision didn't go our way. If them things are true. Very, very gutted, and I just feel deflated, feel robbed. So yeah, I mean, today this hurts. This result hurts. But like I say, what can we do? You know what I mean? We've got to move on now onto QPR. But I'm very, very gutted. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just deflated. Personally, because I feel like Boro were robbed. You know, and Boro played, and this is another thing. Boro played very, very well first half, and in the second half, for me, Boro didn't cut the bacon. Boro didn't do enough in the second half to win the game of football. That's my opinion on it. Now, you can say whatever you want to say in the comment section. I have no problems talking to anyone about the game. And as you'll see in my Boro Fan TV interview, I touched on that subject. Boro were fantastic first half. You couldn't fault them first half. But the second half comes, and like I say, I touched on this subject. For me, Boro, if they came out with the same intensity and same tempo in the second half of what they did the first, we'd have slapped Fulham. I mean, that's the truth. For me, Boro didn't do that. We came out second half, and it looked like Boro wanted to defend, almost defend a 0-0 lead. The changes that got made, I didn't agree with. Taking Traore off 9 minutes to play when it's 0-0. Taking Rudy off for a Sombolonga. I didn't agree with them changes, but listen, what more can we do? We're just a fan. Simple as it is. And like I say, Boro Fan TV, go and watch my interview when it comes out later on tonight, guys. And obviously subscribe to Boro Fan TV and like the Facebook page as well. But yeah, it's a defeat, it's a setback, and it's annoying because Boro had the chance tonight to go to the top 6, and we haven't took that opportunity. Gutted, but what can we do? Do you know what I mean? We have to move on from this. QPR now on Saturday, and let's see if Boro can bounce back. I feel robbed, and I'm very, very deflated. But what can we do? You guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, and yeah, I guess that's all I can say really. I have nothing more to say. I'm very, very gutted, and yeah, I feel robbed. Up the Boro.